Huckleberry. Always, when you do attendance at the end, makes you tell her like a fun fact. She likes to say it a lot of times. She'll ask for a fun fact, or like tell her what you got on the test, or like just provide some type of tangible evidence that you were at school. And I already did mine, but I'm making a sticky note so I know for next time and all the other times that I'm a professional. Oh, I should have thought about how to phrase it. Because I want to record it my own, so I remember all the cool stuff I learn each day. It'll be like, and then when I graduate, I'll give it to her. Wow. Okay. We'll draw a play button. Ooh, last call. Maybe that's what it's called. Thanks, DoorDash. And then if anyone else seems to be doing it, I'll leave room. So if, and I mean, maybe if it ends up happening every single, no matter what, whatever, it doesn't matter, but especially, my computer is just freaking whirring. And then make a folder for that. We'll just draw that picture so I remember we need a folder. And then when I make the folder, that's really fine. I'll put the name of it right there. And then I'm gonna put this on the wall behind my computer. And it's especially good too, I don't think I remembered how to say that, because when it's attendance, it's kind of hard to keep working because it's the end of the freaking day and you gotta like kind of be listening for your own name, and then plus sometimes someone's like saying something cool, so you just listen, but then you're kind of like you put your stuff away and you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing with my time, kind of whatever. And so like getting the phone set up to record myself behind the like webcam is the right kind of remaining attention task to do during that, and it creates a ritual to indicate that the day is ending in the brain. Wow. Wow. Meow. 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 And I tried to write a nice message to a classmate who always says stuff, and she seems like a really thoughtful type of person. Always seems like she really thinks about what she's gonna say when she says it. I think that's really dope. And I can't remember exactly what, but I feel like there's been like at least 2 times where she just like very confidently and fluently describes learning strategies, or is able to articulate what her learning roadblock is. And just like the way she talks about that, I'm like, you're up on some good shit. Let's be buds. And I was trying to write her a nice message in the chat, but my computer was whirring and it was about to be my turn, and then it was my turn while I was writing, and I was like kind of embarrassed. I kept trying to edit it and my computer was whirring, and then I had to talk to Lisa about my fun facts. Today my fun facts was I need flashcards. And then before I could finish typing my message after that, The person I want to be friends with, I think, logged off, but I copied what I did right and I put it in a notepad note so I can revise it, and then I'll just wait until she says another dope thing to be like, hey, I think it's cool that you say dope stuff. So that'll be great. And then maybe that's the new strategy, is just always keep it in my notepad and like refine it in a way that seems really casual, and just have it ready for the next day. So I get to pre-prepare my compliments. I made a different sticky note reminding me that it would be a really cool idea to try and make a compliment at every class or huddle, which I think that's a little extreme, at least right now, because I'm never talking. But if I say to try and do it every time, then probably I'll do it like at least once a day, because once a day seems like a low goal, because sometimes you see a variety of people, like a separate variety of people. Whatever. I don't have to rationalize my shooting for the moon strategies. That was really defensive. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I forgot what I was being defensive about. Bye. My computer's still just freaking whirring. I just got out of class and I just made a little clip about an idea I had about school and making videos of myself. And I made a sticky note about it. I made a video about me making a sticky note about when I should take videos in the future. Right? Yeah, I did that. Mark that off the checklist. Oh, that's what I got to do next, is make a permanent checklist. I put up that sticky note on the wall. It took me a while to decide where to put it, and then I noticed there was like some stuff that has just like gotten stale and overcrowded, and it just needs to be like refreshed. And then for a second I was like, oh my gosh, I have to redo my whole wall. I guess there shouldn't be anything. I was like, I have to redo my whole wall, because just like this part, it's just like stale. And some stuff is getting too concentrated. So it's like, get rid of the stale stuff, lower the concentration in other areas so you can tell what's going on. And so I put up the sticky note I just made in the most suitable place I could find. It's pretty good, but it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. I freaking really especially like this one of Taco Bell. I put up that sticky note and was thinking about the other stuff on the wall, and then I was just like, holy smokes. Look at me making a video about making a sticky note about when to take a video of myself, sticking it on my wall where I can see it next to all my other sticky notes where I stick them where I can see them, and a bunch of visual interest. Keep me looking at it, hopefully when I'm supposed to be. And I was just like overwhelmed with gratitude for finally being in a place and being in it long enough to have a freaking wall all made up to put sticky notes on, to encourage me to live my best life. Because I mean, it turns out apparently my best life requires a wall of garbage and colors and words and stuff and dead plants and ruined Instax photos and good Instax photos. My best life needs a wall like this with sticky notes to tell me the things that I intend to do. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. And like, I never knew that was what I needed because I never had it. And as I said, I think largely for not being anywhere long enough, for not being stable enough to establish myself in a long-term physical space. And like even that, it's like wasn't stable enough because didn't have the appropriate resources or support or sticky note wall. But I have that now. And it just keeps getting better. And like I'm not leaving here anytime recently. And so like my wall's just I'm gonna redo part of it that's stale and make it better so it suits my needs and my environment. My environment sustains me. And it's just gonna get better the longer it gets to. I've been having a lot of difficulty for, I think, a while now, expressing and or feeling positive emotions. Either it being not at all or just very, very, very low intensity, much lower than I think I'm used to of myself. And that's kind of still happening right now. And it's making me feel embarrassed because I truly was overwhelmed with gratitude, and that's why I wanted to tell you it. But Taco Bell. Everything hits different now. And I think especially like because this is it seems to be quite a particular and peculiar cause for such intense gratitude. And so it was obviously previously a mystery to me. I never like thought that would be a thing that would matter so much. So it was lucky in itself that I stumbled across that thought to be so grateful. And I just feel like my feelings aren't as intensely positive as they usually always were. And it makes me feel kind of like bad that I'm not able to express the immensity of the gratitude by having an intense outward reaction the way I normally do about stuff. But my lackluster physical reaction couldn't even knock a speck off of the immensity of that surprise gratitude feeling. And maybe once I've had some dinner and some quiet time, maybe then I'll have the energy for the intensity I usually expect from myself, and I'll get to be excited all over again, because by the time I think of it then, I will certainly have forgotten right now. So it'll be brand new, and I'll have more energy, and then that'll be my new favorite drug. Good night. Put a glass of water by your bed. And I literally can't think of a single other thing. Hi, I'm a giraffe right now. You'll understand in a minute. I forgot I was going to be doing this though. So I don't really know what to say, but I don't want to I don't want to fail to fulfill my promises. Oh, I'll give you a little editor's update. I learned about giraffes, and I did take a lesson from that. That is important. However, I'm also not doing a different final copy of this story because I'm really behind, and I have this thing called passion now, so I'm really trying to get caught up. So this is an exercise because I learned the lesson. I'm doing a different test than the lesson. The lesson was to do drafts and then do better later. But the test right now is I'm just gonna post a first draft, and we're working on production over perfection. You know, I think I probably just got self-conscious, and that stunted my exuberant reaction. So maybe I'll be a fraud and re-record the whole thing another time and then upload that one. Drafts. I've been thinking about that since 2008. Drafts and giraffes is the same word, unless if you're saying them right next to each other like that. That does haunt my mind, at least since 2008. I only found out the duration of it somewhat recently, like in December. But okay. Earlier I was like, make a draft. And then this is about learning how to make drafts. It's like Inception. And I'm a giraffe. Oh my gosh, you can do that with technology. Wow. My daytime medicine is wearing off and it's late. I need to start getting ready to settle down for bed. What am I doing? I never know what's going on or what I'm supposed to be doing.